Today's question is, does a thicker fan inside your case make better cooling? And today we're going to talk about Phanteks T30, the ultimate fan, the only fan that you'll ever need, as they stated. And here we have three of them actually, which come in this sort of a package, which I was a bit concerned since it looks like this and I didn't know the actual content inside here. But let's talk about the box content first, and then we'll go and explain the ultimate fan and everything that it has. So first of all, this is it. You get three fans here inside this package. So we have here the fan, which, well, let's check out the cables first. Sorry. This is the PWM cable, which kind of acts like an extender. You have 4 standard screws that you use for your case, and you have 8 screws for radiator mounting. And when we're talking about the fan, this is really cool. You have a daisy chain possibility because you have a splitter right here on top to connect 2 fans. So quite nice if you're going with 2 or 3 fans in one row, and you can let's say lose some cables inside the case and get a better cable management. Now, as you can see, and it's quite noticeable, it does look thicker, so 30 millimeters, and right here on each side basically you have 4 dampening rubber pads which lower down the vibration and extra noise coming when the propeller is spinning. You have advanced mode, performance mode, and hybrid mode. Advanced mode speeds up to 3000 RPMs, performance mode spins up to 2000 RPMs, and hybrid mode spins up to 1200 RPMs. Now the switch is inside the motor, so you can adjust the speed quite well. It's not easily. First of all, if you place your fan like this, I don't think you could access it quite nicely. So basically this would be something to adjust prior to your building the case. Maybe do some research on what will be a great situation for you. For instance, what they stated, and we tested that out with the Glacier 1 240 T30. So with the advanced mode on 3000 RPMs, it cools equal to 360 AIO. But the thing is, you don't get the actual noise level with 3000 RPMs. The noise is quite lower thanks to the new motor that is inside these fans, and basically I think that's why you get such thickness. Now, for some general specifications, we have the advanced mode, as already stated, 3000 RPMs. The airflow is 101 CFM, static pressure is 7.11. Decibel sound level is 39.7. Performance mode goes up to 2000 RPMs. Airflow is way below, so 67 CFM. Static pressure is 3.3, and we have sound level at 27.3, which is quite a lot, so 12 decibels lower. When we're talking about the hybrid mode, we're talking about 1200 RPMs, 39.1 CFM. Static pressure is 1.27, and this is the interesting part, what these fans can do. Basically, you can have either extreme performance with level of noise at 3000 RPMs, as it's usually on 2000 RPMs, or 2200 RPMs nevertheless. And with 1200 RPMs, you get basically almost silent fans without any literal noise. So 11.1 decibels is quite outstanding. Now, why are these fans so interesting? First of all, the fans are made from glass fiber reinforced liquid crystal polymer. The blades and the frame, you have high quality 3-phase motor with dual VAPO bearing, magnetic levitation technology inside, and you have the increased fan thickness to 30 millimeters with 25% bigger fan blades for enhanced performance. This basically gives you that higher CFM, and most importantly, what kind of lowers the noise is also extremely small and continuous blade tip with clearance to minimize air turbulence. You have some sort of a one fan for all scenarios, so you can replace multiple specialized fans. Basically, the switch here for the advanced performance and hybrid mode makes sense to go before and to adjust everything before if you're deciding to go with three different scenarios. First of all, the hybrid mode, which is the lowest point that you can adjust, is somewhere around for complete silence inside your build, but still getting enough CFM because of the fan blades that I already said. Then with the performance mode, you're achieving something that they stated, for instance, in AIOs, 240 AIO can compete or beat 360 AIO. And the advanced mode with 3000 RPMs, of course, you're not going to use in your standard computer setup, desk, or whatever. This is more for extreme industrial grade cooling, which, for instance, even though the server, for instance, server fans are quite smaller, instead of 120, they're 80 millimeters. But still, if you have some sort of a different servers that you could place this kind of fans, and in the server room it's usually so loud with all the servers going crazy, well, basically the fans and the AC running as well. So in this situation, you don't mind the decibel noise. But when we're talking about performance in performance mode, this is something completely different. The fan is designed from LCP material instead of the regular PBT material that is used for most fans. The unique design properties and performance of the T30 would not be possible without the advantages of the LCP material. Now, here is the catch. High tensile strength, temperature stability are both PBT and LCP are basically considered semi-crystalline materials. However, the LCP has much higher crystalline percentage, high rigidity to increase stiffness of the frame and prevent vibration, and no or minimal deformation over time allows reliable operations for many years. Now, when we're talking about the motor of the fan, you have powerful three-phase motor design with 6 poles, which enables the T30 to perform much smoother than other fans. This results in lower noise, especially at low RPMs, and it is even powerful enough to reach 3000 RPMs, which other fans mostly feature in single-phase 4-pole motors. Now, the bearing system is magnetic levitation dual Vapo bearing from Sunon, which is designed to recirculate the oil inside the bearing while keeping dirt and dust out. This basically ensures the smooth operation and increased longevity compared to the sleeving bearing systems. There you go, guys. The Phanteks T30, the ultimate fan, is actually a really fantastic fan, pun intended, which really does lower the decibel noise inside your case. And as you might have seen in the Glacier 1 240 T30, it really does perform nicely, apart from the AIO segment and the cooling. So decibel noise is much lower just because of the bigger propellers, thicker chassis, and different material that the propeller and the housing is made of. This way it gives you a nice cooling, lower decibel noise, and a quieter build. This was just some sort of an overview and insights about the T30 fan from Phanteks, just because unfortunately there's so much aspects you need to take into consideration when testing a fan, and professional equipment that you need, which unfortunately I don't have the amount of money to afford such a thing, or a specially isolated room for no echoing, for pure testing of the decibel range of each fan. So it would be around 50 decibels because of the echoes inside the room, because of every other noise that comes inside, and every other segments that might affect the testing. But all in all, in standard environment, the noise coming from these fans is barely heard, and even in the performance mode, which is the second mode, it does work great. So I'll put the links below for you guys to check out the Phanteks T30 Ultimate Fan, the price, the triple pack and the single pack. Maybe you decide to place all of them inside your build, go with an anti-RGB build, because I think these are strictly made for that one. And I'll let you decide. What do you think about the new fans? Do they take the crown for the new silent fans inside your case? And let me know down in the comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the thumbs up button for the new fans, the new king on the market, and finally click the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you in another one. Bye bye.